Hi, this is chapter 4 of My Father's Dragon. We left last time with Elmer heading up the steps or up the cliff to see what's on the island. I will go back and show you that the dragon, he's wiped out from standing on the sandbar in the water. And he's resting while Elmer's checking out the island. And I'll also show you that we had talked about the map that's in the front of these books. This island is Feather Island. And that's where they are. And this is where they were stuck for a while. And Elmer used the sandbar when the water went down, the tide went down, and crossed. And now he's making his way up to look for food and water. The dragon is exhausted and taking a nap while Elmer is exploring the island. So this chapter, chapter 4, is the island. The path wound between boulders on the beach, and then it rose steeply through a crack in the cliff. Elmer scrambled up, bracing himself between the rock walls until he could find the next toehold. Just as he thought he could go no further, he found an old log ladder going straight up to the top of the cliff. Somebody must live here, he thought, as he climbed up the last rung and sat down. All around him rose beautiful tall pine trees standing in rows. Trees don't grow in rows all by themselves, Elmer thought. These pine trees were planted by someone a long time ago. Elmer ate 4 tangerines, and then he started through the pines to look for food and water. But we'll subtract 4 tangerines in just a minute. And there's no picture, so I'm just going to read, so listen up. He came, at last he came to a sloping meadow, flat land, a meadow. He saw a brook, which is a stream, winding its way down the slope, and he ran to take a long, cool drink. The dragon will be happy to see this, he thought, but I do wish I could find somebody to tell us where we are and how to get home. He followed the brook up the slope into an old apple orchard. Some of the trees had rotted down to stumps, but they had been planted in rows too. Elmer didn't see anybody anywhere, so he followed the brook back down the slope to a place where it made a pool of clear, cool water, almost like a little pond in the stream or the brook. He stooped down for another drink, and he found an old wooden bucket carved out of a tree trunk. This bucket hasn't been used for years, many years, he thought, as he scraped off the moss and the weeds. Maybe nobody lives here anymore. Elmer left the bucket beside the pool and followed the brook through ferns and bushes until it turned into a swamp. Uh-oh, look! Skunk cabbages and ostrich ferns were all over the place, yelled Elmer, who was worried about the hungry, thirsty baby dragon. He quickly pulled up 6 skunk cabbages and ran back through the bushes to the pool, and he dipped the bucket that he found full of water, or half full of water, threw the cabbages in it, and hurried through the meadow to the pine trees and the dragon. He knew he couldn't climb down the ladder with the bucket. It was too heavy. So he crawled to the edge of the cliff, and he peered through the vines. There was the wilted or tired baby dragon snoring in the shade. Dragon! Dragon, wake up! I've got water and skunk cabbages here for you. The dragon opened his one eye really slowly and looked up at Elmer. Then he quickly opened the other. Where? Where are you? Right here. The skunk cabbages are in this bucket right here, but I can't bring it down to you. You have to let me pour water down your throat. Ready? Open up wide. I'm ready, said the dragon, tipping back his head. There he is. Elmer aimed and poured, and the dragon drank. Then Elmer threw down the cabbages one by one, and the dragon caught each one in the air, laughing and crying at the same time because he was so happy and hungry and thirsty. That's all, said Elmer, but there's a ton more up here on the island. And ostrich ferns, too. Can you fly up here now? Ostrich ferns? I'd better be able to fly, said the dragon, stiffly flapping his golden wings. He hobbled up the beach, gave a little jump, and fluttered up to the top of the cliff. I'm not the dragon I used to be. He was panting. But I could get you home, Elmer. Don't you worry about that. I will get you home. Oh, I know you will. I'm not the least bit worried, said Elmer. Although he secretly hoped to find other people on this island. And a boat he hoped for, too, that would take him home. And he was hoping for all sorts of good things to eat. But they weren't there. So if we look really quickly, that was the end of chapter 4. 43, and we have to take away 4. So 43, if we take away just 3, we're down to 40. So what comes before 40? So if we take away 3, we need to take away, that's 40. And we need to take away 1 more. What's right before 40 when we're counting? I'll give you a hint, it's in the 30s. The last number in the 30s, right before 40 is, oops, I messed up. There were 3 pieces of gum left. We need to leave that up here. And so we are on 39. I'll put it in the middle. 39 tangerines left for Elmer and the dragon. There you go. We'll see you with chapter 5. Today you should be trying to read both, or you can save one for the weekend. So look for the next chapter.